Let me start the recording and let me open this file. Now, here you can see that after creating all the model element, you need to provide your topographic surface, right? The ground you need to provide for better view, or you can also link a landscape file also, so that you know that we have that Revit link. You will get a landscape file that will be created in Revit. So you can link that also with your architecture model. But if you are creating a sole architecture model, so there you can place this topo surface. Okay, so let me just delete this file. All right, so now this is deleted here. Let me show you that how we can create a topo surface. Okay, and these are some site element which are created. So we can create them also. We can place these grass and all these things. We can place it. Let me show you. If I go to the site, so within this site plan view, we can place our topo surface. So for that, go to the masking and site tab, and within this model site, we have this topo surface. You can place the site component, the parking components. There you can place the parking lines, the parking outlines, the parking space. You can define with this parking component. Now let me go with this topo surface. And there you need to specify the points. Okay, as per the point, you will create a topo surface. You can also create with your DWG file. If a contour line is created in your DWG file or in AutoCAD, you can import that file to create a topo surface in Revit. Or else if you have a survey data file that is placed in Excel, a CSV file is there, you can import that file also to create your topo surface. Now let me show you the point. So just place the point. I'm going to place a point at this corner. On each four corner, I will place. Okay. And the elevation height of this point are zero. Of all these points are zero. And with that, I will finish it. And you can check in 3D. And that is created here. And you need to change the material. So go to the material option. And there just search for plant or grass, and no such material is available within project material list, but it is available within the library. So from the library you just need to add it here, and then you can apply in the project. So use render appearance in the shaded visual style and then click on OK. Just a second. Yeah, so here it is applied. Just wait for a minute. Okay, so this is how we can create, right? And I need to create it for here also. So like you can select this file, you can edit it. You can place it here as well, at the outside of this. So here also you can place it. Let's go for place a point and place it here, and then here, and then here, and then here. And then you can go for finish. That is created. Okay, and then just go for the material that you want to apply. Add this material into the project list, then click on apply and then OK. So that is created here. You can see, right? Now, these are the part of this total surface, but here I don't need this grass, right? Here I don't need this grass, or this is the separate. This is the separate, right? So for that, what I need to do is I need to define these as a sub-region. Okay. So for that, go to the side option and then massing and site, go to that topo surface option. Sorry, this here you have this. Either you can go with the split surface, you can go with the sub region. So when to choose this sub region, suppose you need to provide a road over there. Okay, so you will define a separate material and that will be a separate component as well. So for that, you go with the split surface and you will split the surface into a different another surface. And if you go with the sub region, so it will define an area and that area will be the part of that main surface. It will be connected with that surface. Okay, so suppose for this garden, so this is not a separate component. This will be the part of this total surface. So for that, I will go this sub-region. Okay, and let's define a sub-region over there. And it should be a closed or either intersecting your main surface. So that you have to keep in mind while creating it. You can go with this pick line option also. This pick line, it will be easier for us. Okay, so that I've already created this. Okay. Okay, so let me just check here. Okay, now let's go for trim. So trim this part, trim this part, and everything is fine now. Then go for finish, and that is created. You can check in the 3D. Right? Okay. So this is as a different region. If you want to move this, the total surface will be moved. And that cannot be possible. Here you can see this is the sub-region, does not appear to overlap any top surface. So can either delete that and have it as a total surface. Okay, so that cannot be separated from your main surface. Now, here I need a road. Okay, so let's create that. Go to the site. And for that, I will go with the split surface. All right, let's go for the, before going to the split surface, here let me create a model line. So that will be a reference. And from here, let me create here. Let me select this and copy it here. Here you need to copy it, and this will not be rotated. You can check in 3D as well about these lines. Okay, so let's create another one here. Go for model line, and here you can go like this. Now let me go here like this. Okay, and then let me uh, go for model line from here to here. And for this, let me just delete this line, and now let me select all these lines. And so now I will go for mirror. Let me select this, and now let me mirror this. And for this, I'll uncheck this copy option. uh, from this point. I could copy that also. So as I've already done it, so just with the uncheck of this copy, I will mirror it here. Okay. Oh, so this is not right now. Now I can do what can go for model line and
I think it would be better in offset.
yeah, I can do that also with the offset, right? Uh, Go to modify, select it, go for the offset, and that is, I'm going to make it graphical. So select this point to this point, all right? I will make it graphical. Okay, so that is done. And that is created. And I will take it as a reference. Now let's go for the massing and site and then go for your split surface. Then select the main surface. Then go for this pick line. Let's pick these lines. So it will be easier for me. Right. And here we will close it. And make sure you trim this part and then go for finish. And that is a separate surface. You can see this is a separate surface now. All right. This is a separate surface now. Fine. I hope you understand and you can apply a different material to it. Now let me show you that you can apply building pad to this surface. Okay. So let me go to the site here. And I will apply some offset. Mm, so let's apply like 4 feet. Let me, okay, for this side, I will make it later. I'll make it later another. This, let me make it one side only. Trim and here also. If I don't need that till here, I can just provide up to here. Okay, so I'm just going to demonstrate. So let's see here. Okay, and here it will be placed. So right now I'm going with this default and about the edit type and all. So 1 feet is the thickness. So that is, if we have 10 inches. Click on OK, apply and OK. Let's go for finish. And here it is placed. So I will provide a uh, height offset that is 10 inch. Just a second. Yeah. So here it is. Now, next what I can do, I can place another outside of this. Okay, so it will be placed till here. You can place it to here. Now let me go for another site. For this, you could change that. Now let me just quickly place another bending pad over there, and let's go for pick line option. Let's pick this line. I will place it in here. Okay, for this. Now let me go for the offset. So how much I did provided forfeit. Let's provide that forfeit. Okay, let's close it here. Sorry, offset was there. Offset 0. Hmm, okay, let's go for finish. It is created, and then go for 3D. Now that is created like the previous, and we need to change the properties. But I'll match the property. So I'll click on MA. I'll press the MA and then select that. And then I will click it. So that is not applicable here. So let me just change it from here. Before that, let me, okay. And here also 10 inches. Okay, fine. And we can define some road curves here. You can place some road curves. So I have a family like a road curve. So I can load that family. Let me check. Okay, so I have that. Let me click on open. Let me see if it is still working properly or not. Let me just try it out. And next, what I can do, I can place it in the massing and site over there, in the massing and site, or in place family, I can place it also. So let me try generic generic model road curves. Okay, now let me go with this reference lines. Let me pick this reference line. This is the reference line which is created right now. Okay, so here no option for subdividing. Now let me just try placing the component. It's so for that I need to create a massing. Okay, so let me show you that also. So go to the massing and site and can create in place mass. Create this in place mass. Okay, so when you create the first mass, it will come. So just close it and let's give it a name, road curves. All right, so here I have these options. You can place points, you can place point elements, I can place a reference line. So what is the difference between model line and reference line? Reference lines are taken as a reference and this is not visible in that file, okay? So you can choose the model line or the reference line. Let me go this pick line option. So let's choose this. Okay. Now let me go this reference line. Mm, Let me go this model line now. Okay, so let's pick this option. Uh, let's draw on this work plane, not the face, and set the work plane. This is going to be the work plane. Click on this model. Let's start placing it from here. Let's check it. This is the work plane. And yeah, so here I can place it. Okay, and then we select this line and then go for divide path. Okay, so I will divide this path and I will have some options for this fixed number. You can divide in fixed number. You can specify the number. Okay. Now let me just specify. Let me check with 250. Okay, so even 200. How about that? Sorry. Let me go with 100. Okay, so 100 number of points are placed, and within that, this is specified. Now let's go to create, and there you have this component, and you can place the component here. Choose that component, that is the road curve. If it is not loaded, you can load it again. Just choose that, click on open, and here it is. So that is placed. You can press escape. Okay, so it is placed. And after that, what I can do, I can go for this repeat, and this will be repeated in all over the path. Okay, so here we are having some problem as per curve. So let me just select that path, and let me check if I make it 150 or 150, 125. Let me check which. Okay, 110. Which one would be good for us? Let me place it again. Okay, just a second. Let me undo and let me replace it again. Go to create component, and if it is not loaded, we can load it again. And now let me place it from this point to point. Press escape. That is created. Now from here, let me uh, check. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me go to the edit family. Okay, so that is the family which is created now. I don't remember the height and all, and the distance, that is 250. The distance is 250, and the height, much is the height. Let me go to the front view there. View. Let me check the height. So 100 mm is the height. So what we can do? Let, let me scale it. Okay. So go for numerical, scale it twice from the right side also. We will scale it. Okay, so now let me check the height, that is 200. Okay, so I think that is fine now. All right, now let me load into the project, overriding the existing version. And now let me just apply it again. Go to the and here you see that the fixed number is there. Rather than fixed number, you can provide the fixed distance. And the distance is 250. This 250 will start placing. Okay. Let me delete that. Let me select it and the fixed distance. The distance will be 250 mm. So here it's taking as inches. So it's 10 inches. Okay. Now let me go for create component, the road curve. So let me place it at this curve. Okay, that is placed. Now let me select it here. Okay, and then let's go for this repeat option, and this will be repeated here. You can place it here also. You can place, go for create component. And let's go for repeat. Okay, so from here, we are having some problems. So we can just place it one by one from here.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, we can do it by array option also.
But in this massing, you will not get the array option. You will get this repeat option. Okay, so
Okay.
with this repeat, what will happen along this path, it will be placed. Okay, sometimes it's work fine, sometimes it doesn't work fine. So it depends on the profile and the path also. So you can just place it one by one. And after that, go for this finish mask. That is the file. Okay, so for these files, let me just change the site. Revit type. And here you can make it 8. Put on okay, apply and okay. And the height offset will be 8 inches as well. Okay, so this way we can create it. All right, topo surface. So in the next class, I will show you that how you can create this adaptive family. This is one adaptive family. This will adapt itself as per the path where you place it. So it will adapt itself. Okay. let me for here also you can place it. So go to the massing inside, click on in place mass, and this will be the road curb to. Okay, and let's create model line. Okay, so now let me select this pick line option, and I'll pick up to this line. Okay, and for this part I will make it as separate again, as because this is not working properly. So that is created now. Now select this line, go to the divide path. We will divide this path, and we know the road curve length is 250, that is 10 inches. So we'll provide the fixed distance, and the distance will be 10 inches. Okay, that is created here. Now let's go for create component, and we will place this component. Now we will place from this side to this side. That is placed here. You can see. So for this, we have this 3 points right now. So I don't need this 3 point. I can before changing it, let me just undo it. Here, let me just load into this project. Okay, so this will be changed. Right. So let me just save it. Okay, so let me do one thing. Let me go to that, and for this, what I'll do, I'll go to the component, and for this component, let's go to insert, and let me insert this file. Now let me go to create component, and okay, so it's placed here. Let me open this family. So that family is opened right now. Let me go to the 3D view here, and here let me just not place it. Right now, I'll edit and fix it. Let's go to edit here. The length is 250. Now let me just scale it once. For numerical to, and to this side also. Let me scale it, increase it. To numerical scale values 2 to 50. Here I have this 3 points. The place at the middle of this, but I'll not. I don't need to place at the middle, so I'll change the position. The end. As for this point, these are the adaptive points, and this is right now 1. So I'll go Uh, this is one. Okay, fine. So in this order, I need to place first this side will be the one, and then this side will be the two. Accordingly, I need to place. Now let me go to load into project, and in this project I load it. Let's go for override existing version, and that is selected. Now let me just change it once, just so that I get the create option there. So this thing happens generally. Uh, so let me select this and let me go for the divide path again. And fixed distance, that is in inches. Okay, let me go for place a component here. So this is the component which I placed. Then select this component. And this repeat option should get this repeat option. Okay. Let me just delete it. Okay. So make sure you have loaded this family file. Otherwise you will get this thing. Go to the massing and site. Let's go for that road curve. Before, let me check that. Go for this insert, and here with this, make sure you load it. Okay. Make sure this is loaded first, and then go to this massing and site. Road curb left. Click on OK. Already, so that is already existing. Can go with the 2. And here, let me quickly draw a model line. So I'll choose that model line option, and where it will be placed, draw on work plane. So let me choose that file, and then select this line. Go for divide path. We'll divide with the fixed distance in inches. Okay, and after that, go to create component, and then specify the point that is placed. Press escape, select it, and here I'm not still I'm not getting that repeat option here. So this repeat option should be coming. Okay, so sometime it looks like this. Understand? So Let's place them. Let's just place them one by one. So as per the point direction, we are placing it here. Okay, so these are placed right now. Let's go for finish mass. That's absolutely fine. Click on finish. That is created. You can go for again massing inside. Okay, road or two, and you can specify the hash. And go for the model line where it needs to draw on face and pick line. That is selected and press escape. Select that, go for divide path and the fixed number, with its distance 10 inches. Okay, and after that go to create component, specify the point where it is placed, and after placing we should get this repeat. So I think this I'm getting some problem here. uh, Let me try with this road curve. Let me try with this road curve. Create component. Let's place this road curve. Okay, so for this also I'm not getting that. Okay, so no problem. So we can place it one by one just. So create component and just place it one by one. So you can understand, right, that as per the curve, it adapt itself. If you create a normal family, it will not create like this. It will not adapt itself as per the curve. It will create as you have created, it will remain as it is. But if you create adaptive as per the placement, it will adapt itself. So if you've done a mistake, just place it again. So here we have the remaining. So just you can place it here, this to escape. So for this, you need to just change, or you need to create it again with a different length. And you need to place it here again. And after that, click on finish. That is created. Okay, I hope you understand. And for this particular change the material to asphalt. Was this one. Let's click on apply. And okay. Okay. So that is created. Okay, so I hope you understand. So that is all for today. In the next class, I will show you that how you can create this adaptive family. So in the next class, I hope you all will join. Thank you. Thank you for today.